Good evening, baseball fans. We welcome you to the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Just a brief audio test, just a very brief audio test. We will have your Next Step Prosthetics pregame show coming your way in just a little bit as the Wisconsin Rapids takes on Wausau right here on Zaleski Sports. And a very good evening, baseball fans. We welcome you to the Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex here in sunny, beautiful Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, as we get set for American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wellen. Braden, don't call me Suter Sutter on the production side of things today as we get set for this matchup. It is Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau. This is your key save, or Next Step Prosthetics pregame show, I should say. Providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact them today. Again, that is Next Step Prosthetics. Wausau coming in 13 and 8 overall, but a perfect 7-0 in conference play. A big win yesterday over Marshfield. They're in the driver's seat, and they control their own destiny to a conference championship. Coach Tom Magnuson has a very balanced and consistent squad over the course of the summer so far. Wisconsin Rapids 7-5, 3-3 in conference play, trying to bounce back from that 5-run loss to Stevens Point yesterday. A team that hosted the state tournament, they ended up winning the regional anyway to punch that ticket. As for the second straight year, we will, and have every game there as well, we'll have 2 Wisconsin Valley teams here at the state tournament. So that being said, we're going to take a quick timeout here from our friends at Next Step Prosthetics. Come back, take a look at our starting lineups right here on Zaleski Sports.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
As we get set, let's take a look at our starting lineups for this one here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll start with the Bulldogs of Wausau. Leading off will be the center fielder, number 29, Ian Stahl. Batting second is the shortstop, number 4, Davis Winter. Batting third is the pitcher, number 1, Ryan Rodemeyer. Joe Gravine wears number 22. He will do the catching.
Starting pitcher tonight for Wausau,
hitting and playing first base will be number 34, Jed Vandersanden. In the sixth spot at second base, number 10, Tony Eifoldano. Batting seventh will be number 21, Carson Bauman in left field. The right fielder, Ethan Sillers, will hit eighth, and he wears number 18. Marshall Helke will play third base, wear number 12, and hit ninth. Again, Stahl, Winter, Rodemeyer, Gravine, Vandersanden, Eifoldano, Bauman, Sillers, and Helke for Wausau in their night sky blue uniforms, white sleeves and numbers. Also post 10 across the front, and white pants. On the other side, the Wisconsin Rapids in their blue jerseys, red sleeves, numbers and letters, white pants, red caps with blue bills. And Court Heller will send out this lineup. Leading off in left field with number 6, Landon Freeman. J.J. Oswald will hit number 9. He will play shortstop and hit in the 2 spot. Hitting in the 3 spot is number 8, the pitcher, Brett Simonson. Matthew Vollert's in right field. He'll hit cleanup, and he's number 11. Hitting 5th will be number 7, the second baseman, Ethan Dillingham. Third baseman, Jarrett Seligowski, wears number 14, and he'll hit 6th. Eli Graff's at first base, number 20. He'll hit 7th. Adam Bashar is the catcher and wears number 13. He's going to hit in the 8th spot. And in the 9th spot will be the center fielder, number 16, Jordan Seligowski. Again, Freeman, Oswald, Simonson, Vollert, Dillingham, Seligowski, Graff, Bashard, Seligowski for the Rangers.
Number 22, Brett Fox.
Here in this one, teams are taking their spots down the baselines.
Number 30, Justin Tibbetts.
And 13 and 8 overall, 7-0 for Wausau, 7-5 overall, 3-3 for Wisconsin Rapids. This game 1 of 3 going on the Zaleski Sports Networks
At shortstop, number 9, J.J. Oswald.
over the course of tonight. So near 7 includes Plover at Stevens Point over at Buchholz Park. That game getting underway in a little bit. And then Everest hosting Merrill.
Number 11, Matthew Vollert.
That game just about to get underway as well as the teams take the field.
At third base, number 14.
So that means we're going to turn things over to our PA for the rest of our announcements, including our national anthem.
At first base, number 20, Eli Graff. Starting catcher tonight for the Rangers, number 13, Adam Bashard. And in center field, number 16, Jordan Seligowski. We also welcome and introduce head coach Cord Halber and his assistant coaches Ryan Rodriguez and Bill Oswald. I ask for your complete and undivided attention for one announcement, which is for all players, all coaches, all fans. If you understand what the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship is truly all about, you will know without a doubt that trash talk violates the Legion's Code of Sportsmanship. Trash talk toward umpires, trash talk toward opponents, toward fans from the other team, toward opposing coaches. Like all other trash talk belongs in trash containers permanently. If you win the game but stink up the place with arrogant words, you have totally missed the main reason American Legion Baseball even exists. And so to everyone here this evening, be glad you can be here. Be glad you are as healthy as you are. To the players, be glad you can play and compete. And to the fans, be glad you can watch your sons and grandsons be part of this great sport. Because true winners are never decided by the numbers on the scoreboard. Conduct and attitude decide true winners, and always will. And now to honor America, would you please rise for our national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our anthem concludes. It's time to play ball here in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, Mike Wendland here, Braden Sutter on the production side of things tonight. Brett Simonson gets the start. Will get the start. His defense behind him will be Freeman, Jordan Seligowski, and Vollert, your outfield from left to right. It'll be Jarrett Seligowski manning the hot corner at third. Up the middle will be Oswald and Dillingham. Graff over at first. Bouchard doing the catching. For the right-hander, Simonson, who has been a workhorse for years. He's been a consistent right arm for a long time here in Wisconsin Rapids. Goes down as one of the greats. He'll face the top of the order, Stahl, Winter, Rodemeyer. In Wausau. 3-game winning streak. They were able to beat Kimberly on Saturday before all the rainouts at the Firecracker. They won at home against this Rapids team on Monday 3-2, and then yesterday 6-2 winners in Marshfield. As here comes the center fielder Ian Stahl, leading hitter coming in, 431. A couple of doubles and a triple. Team high 18 runs scored. As he gets hit by the first pitch of the ballgame. So one pitch and a base runner for Wausau, and that'll bring up Davis Winter, the shortstop. Winter hitting .273.
Shortstop, number 4, Davis Winter.
as that's in there for a called strike on Winter. Winter got the win yesterday. They went 6 2/3 of 2-run baseball, walked and struck out 5. Gravine came in and got the save, got 1 out, as that'll just miss. It's 1-1. Again, coming into here, you had been watching the Next Step Prosthetics pre-game show. Again, Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step, contact them today. 2-1 on Winter, left-handed hitter. Throws right-handed, shortstop today. And Wausau with a deep and solid pitch. There's a line drive into center. We played on a hop by Seligowski, and back-to-back base runners, a hit batter, and then a single. And Wausau is in business for Ryan Rodemeyer, who is the pitcher tonight. And Rodemeyer, Winter, Gravine. A deep pitching staff for Wausau. They're a big threat to make a deep run into tournament time. And in control of the conference as he bunts. And that is just ruled a strike. He did not hit it. And it'll end up being a passed ball. So the runners will advance to second and third. Down right off the gear of Bouchard. So corners will move in, middle infield halfway. Now it'll be low, 1-1. No argument that I saw from the third base dugout, so I guess Rodemeyer did not touch that ball. 1-1. Fly ball into right. Vollert ranging back, spinning around. He's going to make the catch. Sacrifice fly. Stahl will come in and score. Taking third on the play is Winter. And Rodemeyer drives in the first run of the game on a sacrifice fly. And that's out number 1. But a run is in. The hit batter comes around to score. Here's a cleanup man, Joe Gravine, the catcher. And he came in and got the save last night.
Number 22, Joe Gravine.
Simonson sets up first base side of the rubber and hits that outside corner with a fastball for strike 1. Arizona, from head to toe for all of your orthopedic needs. Place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. No matter where your pain is, there's a fly ball into center. Seligowski going back. He's got a play. He's going to make the catch. Tagging from third and coming in to score will be Davis Winter, and back-to-back sacrifice flies. Makes it a 2-0 game. Wausau on top. That'll bring up Jed Vandersanden with the bases empty. Again, so no matter where your pain is, you're going to find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care, specialized medical feedback on any injury. So learn more at WROinstitute.com. Again, WROinstitute.com. As there's a ground ball to second. A couple of hops for Dillingham. Steps and lobs it over in time to end the inning. But the first 2 runners reach, and the first 2 runners score for Wausau as they take a 2-0 lead after 1 half inning. It is Wausau 2, Wisconsin Rapids coming up on Zaleski Sports. You're watching American Legion Baseball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Bottom half of inning number 1, Ryan Rodemeyer getting loose. Defense behind him will look as follows. Your outfield for Wausau is going to be Bauman in left, Stahl and Sillers in center and right. Helke will man the hot corner at third base. Up the middle will be Winter and Eiffel Dono. Vandersanden will pick it at first. Gravine is behind the plate for right-hander Ryan Rodemeyer. A couple of sacrifice flies by Rodemeyer and Gravine made it a 2-0 game on 1 hit in that first inning. As Freeman, Oswald, and Simonson will lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids, chasing a couple of runs early. Here's all of our friends at Metalco in Wisconsin Rapids, one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. So come get to know Metalco and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job at Metalco and apply online at metalco.com. That's Matalco. Here's Landon Freeman. As the first one right in there for called strike. 0-1. Freeman, high socks and stirrups, as he will foul off a breaking ball down the right field line, and is quickly 0-2. And Rodemeyer, another guy, one of those workhorse pitchers, and when he's not pitching, he's usually catching. As there's a ground ball to second, ranging over Eiffel. Dono bobbles it, and he will not have a play. The throw is late. It'll be an E4. If he makes that play, it's an easy out. So leadoff error. Eiffel did a great job to get there, but he just couldn't keep it in the glove. And by the time he recovered, Freeman flying down the line from that left-hand side is able to make it as J.J. Oswald takes ball one. Three straight left-handers at the top of the order for Wisconsin Rapids. And Oswald takes a strike. It's 1-1. Not much of a lead for Freeman near the cutout. Shuffles his lead, and the ball misses low. It's 2-1 on J.J. Big leg kick, and that one sails up and away. Looked like it may have slipped a little bit for Rodemeyer. It's 3-1 on Oswald. First two reach for Wausau on the top half of the inning. Wisconsin Rapids looking to match that here. The leadoff error, and now a 3-1 count on Oswald, the shortstop. And he will take ball four just inside. And the first two have reached for Brett Simonson. Simonson looking.
Ranger pitcher, number 8, Brett Simonson.
To help himself as he will take one just missing, and it's ball one. The 1-0. That one misses up. Tried to go with a breaking ball. It's 2-0. Two and nothing. Rodemeyer trying to work out of some trouble here. That one hits that outside corner right on the black. 2-1. Simonson takes a quick walk, gets back into the box. Pitcher against pitcher right here. Rodemeyer sets up slightly off center, more third base side of the rubber. But now as a stream of Simonson, there's a beauty of a breaking ball, strike two. That one started on the outside corner, ended up inside at the knees. 2-2. Drive into center. Going back, still going back with a play. The call and the catch is made out there by Stahl. Tagging and going to third on the play is Freeman. That ball was stung on a line. Stahl for a second thought it might get over his head. He kind of hesitated. But he was able to get there in time, make the catch fairly comfortably. Now at the corner is one out for Matthew Vollert.
Right fielder, number 11, Matthew Vollert.
Oswald, the runner at first. We'll see if he looks to get in motion, make it second and third, and stay out of the double play. He doesn't go this time, and it's high and inside, ball one. Resolute Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality that you can trust with Infinity Exteriors. Line drive into center. That's caught on a line. Runner will tag and hold as Stahl gets it in quickly. Nice play in center. That ball is hit right on the nose, but coming in is the speedy center fielder Ian Stahl. Stahl with arguably the fastest center fielder in central Wisconsin. Was able to get in there quickly and quickly got the ball back into the cutoff. Freeman fought about it. Here goes Oswald. That ball's in the dirt, gets away, and it'll be a stolen base without a throw. 2 in scoring position with 2 outs for Dillingham. Freeman still over at third. High chopper into the hole, that's short. Long throw from Winder, not in time. Infield hit, and a run is in. RBI single for Dillingham. Freeman in to score an unearned run. Oswald goes to third on the play as Helke had ranged over to his left to try and get to that baseball. If he gets there, they might have a chance. Once it got past him and got to the shortstop, there was no way they were going to make that throw to first in time, as here comes Jarrett Seligowski. Runners back at the corners. A pretty decent lead for Dillingham. He'll hold. There's a high chopper to third. Helke plays it on a hop. Steps, throws, and it's off the glove of Vander Sanden into the corner. 1 run is in. They're going to hold the second runner in E5. Actually, no, in E3. Ties this ball game. It's a bit of a high throw. I'm putting that one on the first baseman on Vander Sanden. That one's got to be caught. And they're at second and third in a tie ball game. Ball wasn't in the turf. It wasn't bouncing. It was high, and Vander Sanden is a tall player. That's one that's got to be caught as rolls into the corner, and that one bounces in, down and away on Graff, ball 1. So 2 errors in the inning for Wausau, both on the left side, or both on the infield, one at third, one at second. Rodemeyer is going to work out of the windup. And he flips up a front door curveball, strike 1. Second and third. There's that sweeper. It's 1-2. And there's strike 3 called. And the inning is over. Wisconsin Rapids gets a couple of runs. They had 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 2 runners left. We have played 1 complete inning. It's a 2-2 ball game as you're watching American Legion Baseball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Top half of inning number 2. It'll be Eiffel, Dono, Bauman, and Sillers. 6, 7, and 8 for Wausau. A brand new game. 2-2. Both teams 2 runs on a hit. Wausau had a couple of errors in that first inning. Both runs for Rodemeyer are unearned. As here's Tony Eiffel, Dono leading things off against Simonson. First one will be low, ball 1. President of the Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. So if you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Ball and a strike on Eiffel Donald. Simonson wasting no time. Rivaling Brent Suter in time between pitches as their strike 2 call, that fastball on the outside corner. Simonson keeps that glove just below his eye line. Is that one just low? It's 2-2. Just below the knees. But Simonson, he sets up. I mean, you cannot see his face behind his glove. There's a swing and a miss, goes to the breaking ball and gets strike 3. There's the first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the night. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro, the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. One down for Carson Bauman. The left fielder, right-handed hitter. First one to him is in there, strike 1. We won't see it tonight, but we did see it last night in Major League Baseball. Brandon Young of the Baltimore Orioles had an immaculate inning. We've seen, I think, one in Legion Baseball this year. Joe Shizik against Stevens Point a few weeks ago had one. We've seen a couple come really close. There's a slow roller off his front foot, and that's a foul ball. And they have called it an out. And that'll draw a debate from Coach Tom Magnuson. Bauman never left the batter's box. Base umpire says he didn't see it, and that's going to be out number 2. 5-3. So 2 down for Ethan Sillers. As Bauman limping back to the dugout. So working quick, Sillers right back in there, and it's fouled back for strike 1. Helke on deck. Simonson ready into his windup as soon as he gets the ready-to-go sign, as they had to go chase that foul ball, and a half-hearted swing and a miss there as he was tied up inside. It's 0-2. The 0-2. That one fouled back. Siller stays alive. Went right back inside with that fastball. Well, also with the lineup card, just one sub tonight. Maddox Hurtis. There's a slow chopper, and that one is off of Sillers. Ends up being, it would be a perfect bunt if it hadn't hit him. Remains 0-2. Simonson already ready to go. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Locked him up with a fastball. He gets his second Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout and gets a 1-2-3 second. Nothing across for Wausau after an inning and a half. It's a 2-2 game as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Rodemeyer back out there to work. He'll face 8-9-1, Bouchard, Seligowski, and Freeman. The throw goes down. As here comes Adam Bouchard, the catcher, to lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids. And both teams 2 runs on 1 hit. Wausau got back-to-back sac flies from Rodemeyer and Gravine in the first. Answered back an RBI single from Dillingham and then an error. There's a ground ball to second again, ranging to his left. Eiffeldano picks it clean this time, and 1 pitch and 1 out here in the second for Ryan Rodemeyer. Here's Jordan Seligowski, the center fielder, hitting in the 9 spot. Might as well have Quality Plus Printing Design and Print for you. Invitations, tickets, booklets, banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more as that'll miss down and away. It's all done with amazing custom work, quick turnaround times, and awesome customer service. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. High and tight, 2-0 on Jordan Seligowski. I'm glad to have you joining us this evening. A beautiful night. Eventually end up in prime time under the lights. It's 3-0. The 3-0. And that's 4 straight, so a 1-out walk. Second walk allowed for Rodemeyer. And back to the top of the order we go with Freeman. He reached on an error, came around to score back in the first. We near the bottom of this 7 o'clock hour.
For the Rangers, left fielder Landon Freeman.
Right now, 79 degrees. And he will swing away. Breaking ball, fouled away. Third base side now to play. We've seen that trend more and more in recent years after 4 straight out of the zone. Guys knowing the pitcher's got to throw a strike as that's popped up. Shallow left, ranging over. Who's going to call it? And it's going to be dropped out there in left field. A miscommunication, and it gets all the way. So that'll be an E7. Went off the glove of Bauman. Winner called that one extremely late. And then he kind of backed out of the way as Bauman was coming in with a head of steam from left, and eventually nobody caught it. The third error for the Bulldogs, and here comes Oswald. He walked and scored in that first inning. As Adelman up and away as he squared to bunt. But I was going to say, we've seen that trend in recent years where after a pitcher misses 4 straight or even 8 straight, the next hitter comes in, swings first pitch. It happened even today with the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani walked on 4 straight to bring in a run, and then Mookie Betts swung at the first pitch. As he swear, that's a good one. Only play, third, picked up, and everybody safe. Oswald with an infield hit. Perfectly placed bunt. That was not the bunt of a sacrifice. That ball had some juice on it, and that's going to be an infield hit. He squared early, but he found a barrel. So bases loaded for Simonson. He flew out to deep center his first time. 0 for 1. Corners playing in, double play depth up the middle. And Rodemeyer starts out with that backdoor breaking ball. Strike 1. Wisconsin Rapids in business here. Bases loaded, 1 out. That one well outside, went back to the curveball. It's 1-1. Might as well, the Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa, Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find their very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online, ritchiefuneralhome.com. The 1-1 on Simonson. Swung on and missed. He was swinging for the scoreboard. And it's 1-2. That was a Ruthian hack by Simonson. And he will drive that one deep right. Slicing, foul. And one hopped the fence, but he just sliced it. Just missed the fairway on that one. Remains 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls it back, went low, right at the knees, and Simonson jammed himself, was able to fight it off. Third attempt at a 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Elevated fastball, took a little bit off of it and gets the strikeout for out number 2. Second strikeout for Rodemeyer. Here comes Matthew Vollert. He lined out to center his first time up. Hit it right at Stahl. Now one in the turf, ball 1. The 1-0. That one just missing low. 2-0. Two and nothing. Rodemeyer still out of the lineup. There's a strike, 2-1. Huge at bat here in the early goings here with the bases loaded. It's 3-1 on Vollert. Rodemeyer has been a little streaky with his command. Trying to find the strike zone here. The 3-1. Ground ball to second and past a diving Ifodano into right field. One run is in. Here comes the second run. The throw is on line on a hop. Swimming around. He's in there. What a slide by Freeman as he is able to swim around the tag of Gravine. The throw beat him. A 2-run single for Vollert. Again, 2 more unearned runs for Rodemeyer. As, again, the throw beat him and the slide ended up short of the plate. Somehow Freeman was able to swim around. Runner goes. Ground ball to third. On the backhand to Helke. Steps, throws, inning over. But 2 more runs are across for Wisconsin Rapids on a couple of hits. There was an error and 2 runners left as we have played 2. It is 4-2 Rangers. On Zaleski Sports, as you're watching American Legion Baseball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
We move to the third inning, 9-1-2 for Wausau. It'll be Marshall Helke to lead things off. Then it'll be back to Stahl and Winner against Simonson. A couple of strikeouts and a 1-2-3 second. First one, fastball is right there, strike 1. 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings for Wisconsin Rapids. 2 runs in the first for Wausau, and there's a swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Helke. 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 errors for Wausau. They have not left base runner. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 4 runners left for Wisconsin Rapids as Helke fouls that one away and then falls in the batter's box. Just fighting to stay alive as give a couple of moments to make sure he's all right. Looks like we're good to go. When plumbing goes wrong, where can you turn? The answer is simply Williams Plumbing and Heating. For new construction or remodel and working with residential or commercial, you can put your trust in Williams Plumbing and Heating in Wisconsin Rapids. Ball and 2 strikes. Again, 325 down the lines, 380 to dead center. Going to find true hops here on this turf field as that one's fouled away. Again, beautiful ballpark. And don't forget, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have the regionals here. I think both fields will be being used. There's a high chopper foul toward third. will be sending 2 teams to Buchholz for the state tournament. Obviously, the Stevens Point Sixers guaranteed. They'll be one of the 2. And we'll see who joins them. We'll have every game of the regionals, every game of the state tournaments, and the AA state tournament as well. There's a swing and a miss. And there's the 3rd Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day for Simonson. So we go back to the top of the order, and Ian Stahl, who was hit by the first pitch of the ball game, came around to score on the Rodemeyer sac fly. Hyde, quick ground ball to short. Big hop for Oswald. Couple of hops, throws, out number 2. Again, regionals here at the Quadplex. State over in Stevens Point, and then the AA State in New London. We'll get our first look at that ballpark tomorrow night over at Hatton Field, or Hatton Park in New London. One of the biggest ballparks in the state. Remember right, 464 dead center. That's outside on Davis Winter. He singled back in the first, back up the middle. Came around to score. There's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Again, AA at Hatton Park. New London, one of the more unique ballparks you will find. Big stone wall. That'll bounce down and in. 2-1. The 2-1. Line drive into center field. That's another base hit, and Winter's 2 for 2. Now it's here in the 3rd, tying run coming to the plate in the form of Rodemeyer. Get a sacrifice fly to right field in his first appearance. Drove in a run.
Bulldogs pitcher Ryan Rodemeyer.
So that Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. Wisconsin Rapids surrounding areas have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids as a F9. Vollert makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a runner left for Wausau. 2.5 complete. Wisconsin Rapids leads it at 4-2 as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Bottom half of inning number 3, Rodemeyer back out there. He will face Jared Seligowski, Eli Graff, Adam Bouchard, 6, 7, and 8. And Wisconsin Rapids has scored 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings. So here comes Jared Seligowski. He reached on an E3 that brought in a run. And Rodemeyer, all 4 runs he's allowed have been unearned. So he takes ball 1. That's fouled back, and it's 1-1. Little Ephus kind of curveball swung on and missed. It's 1-2. That one outside. Breaking ball line into left field. That is a fair ball into the corner. That'll be extra base as Seligowski around first. He's chugging into second. He will be in there, lead off, standing with a double. He kept it fair. Then they throw behind them to try and pick him off. He's going to be in there.
First baseman, Eli Graff.
Swing and a miss by Graff, fouled into the mitt. He was called out on strikes back in the first. Rodemeyer out of the stretch. Big breaking ball, swung on and missed again. Quickly, 0-2. Well, just like these players are bringing their best to the ballpark, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit. So visit ridgetopexteriors.com to learn more. They'll be at the corners, nobody out for Bouchard. Again, to learn more, go to ridgetopexteriors.com. Bouchard saw the first pitch and grounded out to second base. That was back in the second. He's 0 for 1 on the game.
Ranger catcher Adam Bouchard.
And he will pop it up sky high on the infield. Who wants it? Foul territory. Rodemeyer calls it himself and takes it. It's a big out, number 1. 1 down for Jordan Seligowski. He walked and scored back in the second. Good speed at the plate. It'll be tough to double up. That'll miss up at the letters. Ball 1. Two and 0. That one will miss. That one just missing. It's 3-0. Couple of pretty close ones. And it's up, ball 4. So Seligowski walks on 4 straight for the second time, and they're loaded for Freeman back at the top of the order.
Top of the order for the Rangers, left fielder Landon Freeman.
Freeman today has reached on an error twice and scored twice. Goes to the breaking ball and misses down and in, ball 1. Again, only 10 players on the lineup card, so whoever will be next for Wausau is probably already on the field as there's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Freeman's 0 for 2 with 2 runs scored. That one outside, 2-1. Rodemeyer out of the windup. That one outside as well. It's 3-1. Danger time for Wausau here. Still a lot of baseball to be played. You got to try and limit the damage here. For 3-1. The line drive into right field. Hooking foul. The count goes full. Freeman just in front of it. Full count. Rodemeyer looking strikeout. Just pokes into shallow center, ranging back. And it's called off and nobody catches it. Stahl and Winter. And everybody's safe. And another error. That one looked like it ticked off the glove of Stahl.
Shortstop, J.J. Oswald.
Yes, here is Oswald. He's walked and singled. That one down and away. It's 1-1. Ground ball to second. Eiffeldano, 4-6, return throw late, run is in. RBI and a fielder's choice. As Graff comes in to score. Seligowski to third. It's 6-2.
Pitcher Brett Simonson.
Simonson swings and misses. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout. Runner goes. Ball is up, throw to second. Is not in time, throw to the plate. And they got him at home plate. Seligowski caught stealing. 2-6-2 ends the inning, but 2 runs are across. A couple of hits. And a runner left. We've played 3 as Wisconsin Rapids leads at 6-2 as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
We move to the 4th in a 6-2 ball game. Wisconsin Rapids leads it.
Question number 3. Why is it that
Again, all 6 runs, at least according to my scoring, unearned. I gave that fly ball into shallow center that was hit by Freeman at air. I thought that ticked off the glove in shallow center. 4, 5, and 6, Gravine leading things off against Simonson. And he'll swing and miss. First strike 1. Gravine hit a sacrifice fly and drove in a run back in the first. That is a knuckling ground ball to Simonson. Steps, throws, got him. That's out number 1. That'll bring up Vandersanden. He grounded out to second base his first time. Remember that Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, and convenient delivery options. That hits that outside corner right at the knee. Strike 1 on Vandersanden. Chopper is short. Oswald, one motion, throws across. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. And since the first 2 batters reached, there's been just 1 base runner for Wausau. That was the Winter single back in the 3rd. 11 of 12 have been set down by Simonson. 3 of those via the strikeout. 5 of those on the ground. So here's Tony Eiffeldano. He was the first strikeout of the game back in the 2nd. He takes up for ball 1. Lee 1-0. It's fouled away. Back off the screen, a ball and a strike. Right at ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. It's ball and 2 strikes on Tony Eifeldano. He'll knuckle that one into shallow right. Slicing. That's a fair ball. Playing a couple of hops by Voller. He's going to fire it all the way into the cutoff man. And a 2-out, inside-out single for Eifeldano. Wausau's got a base runner for Carson Bauman. Bauman had that play where it looked like he fouled it off his foot. It was ruled a fair ball, and he was thrown out at first. He never left home plate. So that's outside of the fastball, ball 1. Ground ball to third. Played on a hop on the backhand. Seligowski steps, throws. Wide throw, but the tag applied by Graff, and the inning is over. Wausau gets a hit, but 3 ground outs, and they leave a runner as we're halfway through. After 3.5, Wisconsin Rapids leads at 6-2 as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Ian Stahl is in the game. He will pitch for the Bulldogs. It's like a Rodemeyer. Trying to see where he ended up going. Looks like Rodemeyer went to left, and then range going from left to center. Bauman. So Sillers goes to center. Helke stays at third, so Bauman then will go to right. So Simonson, who was at the plate when the caught stealing happened, he will lead off. He's 0 for 2. First pitch from Stahl. Hits the corner, strike 1. Breaking ball stays outside. It's 1-1. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. That one just inside. It's 2-1. Rodemeyer, 3 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, none earned. Walked 3, struck out a pair. It's 3-1 on Simonson. The 3-1. Sky scraping pop-up, foul ground, first base side, and that will get out of play. It'll bounce off the steps and over toward the diamond to our right. Full count on Brett Simonson. That one's popped up. That's in play. Who wants it? Stahl, an outfielder by trade, takes it himself. Out number 1. Saul channeling the center fielder that he is, makes the catch. One down for Vollert. He's 1 for 2, a 2-run single back in the second.
Right fielder, Matthew Ballard.
First one on Vollert. Breaking ball stays high and tight. It's 1-0. One and one. 2-1. That one down and away. So for our friends again, we saw them in our pregame. Our Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. The 2-1, down and away, 3-1. Stahl. In relief of Rodemeyer. Bit of a tough break for Rodemeyer. Ground ball in the hole. That's a seeing eye single into left field. A base hit. Vollert is 2 for 3. He's hit the ball hard all 3 times. So 1 out base runner for Dillingham. Dillingham's 1 for 2. He singled home a run back in the first. There's a good breaking ball. That's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. High pop up, slicing out a play, third base side. It's 0-2. Remember, the Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling places your comfort at home as their highest priority. So it's not too hot and it's not too cold. That's the plan with the Rapids Sheet Metal in Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call. Find them online at rapidssheetmetal.com. 1-2. Decent lead. There goes the runner. It's down in the dirt. There's not going to be a play as there'll be a stolen base for Vollert. Gravine tried to pop up, and that was a tough pitch to throw on as a catcher. He had to pick it off the short hop. One and two. Sweeping breaking ball, 2-2. Great response for the Rangers after last night, putting up 6 runs here. There's a shallow fly ball. The shortstop, Winter, calls everyone off and makes the catch, out number 2. 2 down for Jarrett Seligowski. He's 1 for 2. He doubled back in the third.
Third baseman, Jarrett Seligowski.
That one's in there, strike 1. That one, cue shot, foul back. Quickly, 0-2 on Jarrett Seligowski. Vollert, the runner, over at second base. Chopper up the middle. That's affected off the glove. Winner steps long. Throw short. Can't make the pick. Runner's going to try and score from third. Throw to the plate. Is in time. And a push away. He's safe. Is Vollert. The ball got knocked away from Gravine. And there could be something. And a base umpire is walking over. And they're saying he pushed off. He did. Vollert did push over Gravine on the slide as he was getting up. And I think that might be the ruling. And the inning is over. Yes, they're going to call interference. Oh, no, Stahl is heading off. And there's a chance that Vollard might not be in this game anymore. So here's Graff. Ground ball right back to him. The run will count, so the inning is over here. It'll be a base hit for Seligowski. A run scores on a throwing error. And the inning is over. We'll try and break everything down when we return. It's 7-2 after 4. So you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports Center by ShedsDelivered.com.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
So an update for you guys. So we try and break things new. Vollard is done. Vollard has been removed from this game as the first pitch is swung on and missed by Sillers for strike one. So Tibbetts is in right field. As that'll mess up. So with the rules at the plate, you cannot make excessive contact with the catcher. So we'll explain that a little bit here. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So as Vollard slid in home plate, he slid in safely. But as he got up, that one just misses inside, 2-2. Bouchard's about to throw it third. But as you slide in, as he popped up, his forearm extended. He knocked over the catcher. That is viewed as a home plate collision as that's fouled away. And due to the rules, you make forcible contact with the catcher at home plate, it's automatic. There's a chopper foul toward third. Count remains 2-2. Yes, that one will miss. Counter run full. 3-2. Sillers 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that time is a fastball by him. Strike three. The fourth serve pro, Jamie Wenzel, strikeout of the day for Simonson. Here comes Marshall Helke. He struck out back in the third.
Third baseman, Marshall Helke.
And that'll mess up for ball one. Ground ball to short. Oswald, couple of slide steps, throws him out. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the order we go with Ian Stahl. He's 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored back in the first.
Bulldogs, top of the order, Bulldogs pitcher, Ian Stahl.
And that'll miss inside, ball one. Resident for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service as Stahl singles back up the middle. Two-out base runner for Wausau, trying to claw their way back in. Here comes Davis Winter, who is 2 for 2. He singled twice, has scored a run.
Shortstop, Davis Winter.
That'll miss outside, ball 1 on Winter. Singleton scored back in the first, singled back in the third with 2 outs. Stahl, great speed over at first. He'll hold. That'll miss outside. It's 2-0. Might as well to fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and more. Stop by, kick your feet up, find the perfect fit for your home with home furniture. Locations, Grand Avenue here in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Clover. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Of course, Simonson, Winter, 2 guys, they face each other a lot. Both with Winter pitching to Simonson and Simonson here pitching to Winter. Popped him up, shallow left. Who wants it? Oswald ranging over, still ranging over, makes a leaping play, and he can't hang on. Off the glove. It'll be the first error of the game for Wisconsin Rapids. That'll bring up Rodemeyer. So we've seen that now 3 times today, twice with Wausau, where just ranging over, just not able to make the catch.
Batter is Ryan Rodemeyer.
Oswald goes and gets his sunglasses back on, or put him on his cap anyway. Rodemeyer is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the first. There you take strike 1. Popped it up, first base side, now to play. Quickly, 0-2. Also, that Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids, so for all of your plumbing and heating needs, why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. The 0-2 is a little flare to second. Dillingham, Ranger can't make the play. It's down a base hit. Going first to third, Winter will be in there diving. Throw gets away, and going to second will be Rodemeyer. Be an RBI single for Rodemeyer. He'll take second on an E9. And a run is in. All with 2 outs. Single, error, single. And here comes Joe Gravine. Draw a mound visit. During this mountain visit from our friends at Key Savings Bank, banking made easy. From personal banking and wealth management to mortgages, loans, and business banking. With locations in Wisconsin Rapids and Rome, you'll always have helpful, knowledgeable staff with a smile. Bank local with Key Savings Bank in Wisconsin Rapids. Meeting adjourned and ready to play. Gravine is 0 for 1, a sac fly and an RBI back in the first.
Bulldogs catcher, Joe Gravine.
There's a swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Popped it up first base side. Now to play. 1-2 now on Gravine. Second and third, 2 outs. Wausau trying to claw their way back into this one, down 4. 2-out rally. Ground ball pulled foul past third. And that got him in the back of the helmet. Breaking ball that got away. He tried it at the inside corner. That got him right under the ear. And now we hope that Gravine's going to be all right. He is. That one may have only gotten part of the helmet. Bases will be loaded, and now we make sure that Gravine's going to be okay. Round of applause as he walks to first. And they're going to get a courtesy runner here. Be Maddox Hurtis is going to run for Gravine and just make sure he's all right. Again, Gravine also is the catcher. So, I mean, that's one you got to pay attention to if he goes back out there behind the plate. We'll see. But he will head to the dugout and just try and regroup and bounce back. So the bases are loaded for Vander Sanden, who's grounded out twice. Ground ball right back to Simonson on a hop. He'll underhand to Graff, and the inning is over. Wausau does get a run on a couple of hits. There was an error, and they left them loaded. 4.5 are in the books. Wisconsin Rapids leads at 7-3. You're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Big change here as Gravine is out of this ball game, and now again we just hope that he's going to be all right going forward. Davis Winter's going to go behind the plate. And Hurtis is going to go to short. So Winter is now going to have to go back and catch as Gravine will leave this game. Again, he got hit with that in the ear flap with that curveball. May have gotten a piece of the neck as well. We hope the best going forward for him. It'll be 8-9-1 here in the bottom of the fifth for the Rangers. Stahl back out there for another inning of work. They lead it 7-3. And 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. 6 runners left through 4 innings. 3 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, and 5 left for the Bulldogs. So here comes Bouchard. He's 0 for 2. He has seen 2 pitches today. He has grounded out and popped out on the first pitch both times. Stahl out of the windup. And again, first pitch swing. That's a fair ball down the left field line. He will stop at first with a leadoff single. Bouchard kind of stopped out of the box too, thinking that might have been foul. He eventually gets there, so we're going to get a runner as Josh Bush will run.
Runner at first base for the Rangers is number 18, Josh Bush. And the batter is the center fielder.
So Bush at first base. Here comes Jordan Seligowski. He has walked twice, scored a run. He's been caught stealing. As he squares to bunt, it gets away. Bush going to try and take second. The throw is going to be into center field. Because now you got to figure out what the count is. And that's going to be a ball. 1-0. That's in there. It's a strike. 1-1 on Seligowski. Bush now at second base. After the pass ball. That one outside. It's 2-1. As well, the Maida Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more, madacustom.com. Ground ball to third. That's going to be eat up, Helke. And they're going to send Bush around third. Throw's going to be coming into winner. The throw is going to be late. It's going to bounce a couple of times in. And now going, no one's covering third. Seligowski all the way to third. On the E5. E5. And Helke, that ball ate him up. And as they threw it home plate, nobody was at third, so Seligowski just kept on running. Back to the top of the order we go. Here's Freeman. So he takes ball one as he has reached on an error 3 separate times tonight. And that hits him. Back foot. So Freeman on base for the 4th time today, and he's 0 for 3. So here's Oswald. He has walked, singled, and reached on a fielder's choice. He's also driven in a run, scored a run.
Shortstop, J.J. Oswald.
There's a strike. It's 0-1. As well, let Carrie Venner with State Farm be your go-to for all of your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options. Come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Venner with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Runner bluffs, little flare into shallow center, ranging over, and that's going to be caught out there. Nice play in center. Tagging up and scoring is Seligowski. Sack flying an RBI. For Oswald, and it's 9-3. So here's Simonson, who's 0 for 3. He takes ball one. One and 0. That's a base hit into right field. Simonson, a line drive single. They're at first and second. 2 on, still just 1 out. And that'll bring up Justin Tibbetts.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Rangers, number 22, Brett Fox.
So your Brett Fox will run for Simonson.
The batter is
As Justin Tibbetts will get his first at-bat. He takes one up, ball one. Rangers have scored in every inning, 2 in the first, second, third, and fifth, 1 in the fourth. Ground ball to third. Helke's got steps, throws in time. It's a 5-3 double play to end the inning. But 2 more runs come across on 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. 5 complete. Wisconsin Rapids leads 9-3 as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
So we head to the 6th. 9-3, Wisconsin Rapids leads. Simonson back out there. He will face Eiffel, Donald, Bauman, and Sillers. First pitch. Inside with a breaking ball. Ball 1. Ground ball to short. Oswald is there. A couple of hops. Shuffles. Fires. 1 out. First game I'm seeing both these teams this summer, and I have been very impressed with Oswald at shortstop. He is shining as a defender. Also, he's driven a couple of runs today.
Left fielder Carson Bauman.
That's inside with the breaking ball on Bauman. 1 ball and nothing. He's grounded out to third base twice, 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Simonson moving even further toward the first base side as he gets a swing and a miss. He has slid over maybe 6 inches on the pitching rubber since the first inning. There's a knuckling line drive to center. That's down, a base hit. So Legowski will play it on a hop, a 1-out single for Carson Bauman. Again, Wausau just trying to chip away a little bit, get 2 runs here maybe, and just continue to. You're running out of time, but you still have time. Here is Silders. He struck out twice. Also, an investor's choice is Wisconsin Rapids' choice for financial investments, so understanding markets and helping you to keep well-rounded financial well-being is as simple as visiting Investor's Choice for a conversation. That down and away again, that's Investor's Choice in Wisconsin Rapids. 1-0. Two 2-0. Pitch number 80 for Simonson. Still in range to finish this game. That one misses up. It's 3-0. That one right there, 3-1. And that's in there, strike 2. Right at the knees, right on that outside corner. Simonson climbs back in there. Count runs full. He's gotten Sillers looking once and has gotten him swinging once. Sillers taking a timeout. He's in center field now. And he fouls that one back. Full count, 3-2. Line drive, just past Oswald's glove in left field, a base hit. If he had gotten to that one, that would have been one of the plays of the summer, just over the glove. And Wausau on business here in the 6th. 2 on, just 1 out for Marshall Helke. A strikeout and a ground out. Helke turned the double play to end the 5th. And that's in there with a breaking ball. Strike 1 called. The Skis Meat Market in Stevens Point's the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring your wild game in. So get it all at Skis Meat Market. They're quality is with the snap. Line drive into right center. That's a base hit. That could be extra bases. Tibbetts will field it. They'll go first to third. A run will score. And 3 consecutive hits have brought in a run with the bottom of the order for Wausau. 7, 8, 9 have put the pressure on. They go back to Stahl. Stahl's 1 for 2. He scored a couple of runs.
Top of the order, Ian Stahl.
Singled back in the 5th. Was hit by a pitch in the very first offering of the game. He's going to swing and pop that one up into left. The call on the catch. Runner tags. Throw comes in all the way through. It's cut off, and it's another run as Sillers is in to score on the sacrifice fly. That's out number 2. So here is now Davis Winter. 2 for 3. Couple of singles. He's reached on an error. Now the catcher. That one's down. Ball 1. Chopper to second. Couple of hops for Dillingham. Flips it over. Inning over. Couple of runs in on 3 hits for the Bulldogs. They left 1, and 5.5 are in the books. It's a 9-5 ball game. Wisconsin Rapids on top as you're watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Sparks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
You go to the bottom of 6. Stahl back out there to work. He'll face Dillingham, Jarrett, Siligowski, and Graff. Rangers looking to get some insurance runs here. In the 7th, it will be 3, 4, 5. Rodemeyer, Hurtis, and Vander Sanden for the Bulldogs. Bullpen is active for Wisconsin Rapids. A right-hander getting loose. As it's a strike on Dillingham. Landon Jones getting loose. So it looks like he will be the closer if needed, as that's down and away. It's 1-1. Two and 1. And Rangers have scored in every inning tonight. And in a year where we've seen, even going back, because there's a big swing and a miss, going back in baseball and softball in the spring, we saw a lot of low-scoring games. Even at the state tournaments, we saw a lot of low, especially softball, a ton of low-scoring games. There's been an offensive showcase. As he pops that one up, Stahl takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So here comes Jarrett Siligowski, 2 for 3.
Third baseman, Jarrett Siligowski.
As he will fill it into center. Sillers backs up about 5 steps, makes the play. That's 2 outs. Just off the end. So 2 up, 2 down for Graff. First inning tonight where Wausau's gotten the first 2 guys. That's down and away on Graff. He is 1 for 3. Singleton scored back in the 3rd. Ground ball into the hole, and that's into left field, a base hit. 2 for 4 now for Eli Graff. That'll bring up Bouchard. Get the shin guards off ahead to the plate. 1 for 3, a single back in the 5th.
Ranger catcher, Adam Bouchard.
He's only the first pitch every time. Bouchard, an aggressive hitter, as he takes ball 1. That breaks a trend. He had swung at the first pitch all 3 times he'd come to the plate. Stall that time went to the breaking ball outside, and he let it go. Looking for some insurance. Ground ball to short. Hurtis is there, takes the short play to second, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a runner left as we go to the 7th. Last chance for Wausau. They're down 4. As you are watching American Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Last chance for the undefeated in the Valley Wausau Bulldogs. They need 4 against to start Simonson. At 90 pitches, he will start the inning. It is Rodemeyer, Hurtis, and Vander Sanden. You're in the 7th. Jones was worried. I'm guessing he's ready to go if needed.
Leading off the Bulldogs, 7th inning, Ryan Rodemeyer.
So here comes Rodemeyer. He is 1 for 2. So he takes a strike. He's driven in a couple of runs. Had a sac fly in the 1st, flew out to right in the 3rd, and then singled home a run back in the 5th. So he takes down for ball 1. It's 1-1. He is the pitcher of record. Went 3 innings. As there's strike 2 on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. It gets away from Bouchard. There's going to be no play. It'll be a strikeout, wild pitch. Leadoff man aboard. So there's a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Simonson. His 5th. But leadoff man reaches, and here comes Maddox Hurtis.
Maddox Curtis, the batter.
The shortstop hitting for Gravine. As he takes a strike. No better time for your first at bat of the ball game. And we hope that Gravine will be all right. He was hit in the head by a pitch back in the 5th. Simonson misses a bit out. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And time called by Hurtis. To result that after the game tonight, the Key Savings Bank will proudly bring you today's post-game show. You'll feel right at home from the moment you walk through the door at Key Savings Bank. Enjoy all the perks of working with your local community bank and experience it for yourself by stopping in or online, keysavingsbank.com. The 1-2. Popped him up on the infield. Dillingham backing up, makes the catch just behind second base. That's out number 1. One down for Jed Vandersanden. Vandersanden's 0 for 3. He has grounded out 3 separate times. Once to second, once to short, and once back to Simonson. So he's been up the middle all 3 times. Fouls the first one straight back. That one down and away. Snap throw back, and it's almost thrown away. Graff has to leap to make the catch. It's 1-1. Bouchard throwing behind the runner. And it's Rodemeyer. Ground ball to short. Oswald sliding. 6, 4, 3. Dugout, and the game is over. What a double play to end the ball game. Oswald to Dillingham to Graff with a beauty. And this one is done. Your final score, 9-5. Wisconsin Rapids picks up the win. Stay tuned. Your Key Savings Bank post-game show is on the way next.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, like, oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events. So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when you bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Roan Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.
Back here with your Key Savings Bank post-game show. Michael here with the Seligowskis. And guys, you guys are both active on the base paths in the field today. I guess talk about bouncing back from last night into a game like this where you guys showed what you can do.
I mean, well, yesterday we had a game against a team that we feel like we should have beat, and we didn't. And we already lost to Wausau earlier in the week, so we knew we had to come out with a little something more than we'd usually do. And we did that today. We came out a little more fired up, and it seemed to work pretty well.
And
yeah, we brought a lot of energy today, which really helped us, and we played good, and that's what we do when we play good.
So, and again, you guys reaching based on time, and you guys took advantage of mistakes. Well, they had 4 errors. Just kind of talk about aggressiveness for you guys. I mean, you guys are taking extra bases. You're trying to push the issue. I guess what was going through your head when you're seeing them giving you chance after chance after chance?
I mean, when they just give us chance after chance, you have to, at that point, you just expect it. Like, you have to be expecting it to happen, so you got to run through hard, you got to finish plays, and yeah.
We're just running.
Sounds good. And then at the end of the game, defensively, you guys shined. I mean, a couple of really nice plays. That double play, though, really kind of ended this thing, but I guess talk about defensively for you guys, kind of finding your spots and making some pretty tough plays for both you guys.
I mean, well, as like a team, usually we're pretty well off defensively. This year it hasn't been the best, but we're getting back to what we usually are, and it shows in games like this.
I mean, it's credit to our pitcher. Our pitcher's throwing strikes, doing good. He does what he does, and we do our job, and that's what we do.
And after you guys, again, after a couple of tough ones, 3 games in a row, you end the week on a pretty big note here. Yes, what's going to be like now for the rest of this week going forward, kind of building on this one and showing the second half of the season kind of what Wisconsin Rapids is all about?
Well, it's like a changing point. We just got to keep going, keep it up like we've been playing today, and we should be fine the rest of the season.
We found our energy, and we're going to do good from here on out.
Sounds good. And so I'm sure you guys have both been at High House before. Yep. So I'll give you the microphones. We'll go one and then the other, and then we're in the house, okay? I'll count you. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Jordan Seligowski.
I'm Jarrett Seligowski.
And we're in the house.
Well done, fellas. Good luck. Seligowski's on base a ton today. Played some good defense, as it was all Wisconsin Rapids from the opening inning as they take up a big win here on Zaleski Sports. This has been your Key Savings Bank post-game show. We're going to go dry off this microphone and wrap things up. For Braden Sutter in the press box, this is Mike Lennon saying so long, everyone. Stay cool, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time. And good night, everybody.